Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Okay, so very interesting topic that has come out. If Ripple wins SEC lawsuit, only Bitcoin XRP will be safe. Well, what an interesting debate. What an interesting turn of events. If that is to be the case, right? So, ironically, with Gensler at the helm, the lawsuit could ultimately give Ripple and XRP an advantage moving forward. So John Deet, an attorney for the approximately 65,000 XRP holders, accepted as amicus curiae in the SEC lawsuit, has shared his thoughts on what may come next. In particular, the importance of a couple of rulings and a bull market to transform XRP into the only altcoin with regulatory clarity in the United States. And this is very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I mean, we've spoken about how important, how vital, how massive it would be to have regulatory clarity and to be the only one in the United States to have that. And the discussion is, XRP in an all-time high has put Ripple in a leading position. And the other factors, right, we're talking about could be one of the biggest settlements in history. If Judge Torres denies the SEC's motion to strike the fair notice defense, and the Judge Nebben overrules the SEC's claim that the BTC, ETH, and XRP documents are privileged, Gary Gensler and the SEC could be facing a very significant precedent-setting loss with huge implications. This is what we're talking about. It's going to be massive. So if XRP and Bitcoin then are safe, does that mean Ethereum and ADA are next? Is the SEC even going to go after anyone else after that? What happens to everyone else? Is XRP then the benchmark? These are all possible scenarios. Like, these are all possible scenarios that have to, whether it's a settlement, a win, or a loss, repercussions for either way are going to be huge across the entire industry. It's massive. This case is history in the making, and we will remember, whatever outcome, we will remember the repercussions of this case for years and years and years to come. Another topic that I want to talk about today, and I really, really want your participation on this, I want to know your feedback on David Schwartz being Satoshi Nakamoto. We've touched on it in the past, a little bit, not too much, but it's surfaced again. In the last couple of days, it's come up again. So could one of the architects of XRP be the fabled Satoshi Nakamoto? Now, in 2019, the late John McPhee was alleged to have claimed that Schwartz was in fact Nakamoto, but he has constantly denied these rumors. Also, David Schwartz reportedly filed a patent for a DLT type technology back in 1988. Great year, by the way, 1988, the year of the Serpent was born. So, I mean, what do we think? What do we think about this? I mean, is it far-fetched? Because there is a lot of information around this. Like a lot of information that has gone on around this. I mean, let's take a listen to what he has to say here.
Conspiracy. What if it all leads back to Ripple and David Schwartz? This would shake the crypto market to its core if proven to be true. In the last couple of days, we've witnessed speculation that secret creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, perhaps might be David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple. This is just recent coincidences. I make no claims to what, and neither do I. Whether it's true or not, listen to coincidences. 1. John McAfee allegedly tweeted out that David Schwartz was the creator of Bitcoin and quickly deleted the tweet. Love for Crypto, who's a legendary guy in this, and others covered the tweet. What happened to this link? A real XRP boy said he seems they removed the tweet and changed the URL. I believe it was a screenshot of McAfee pretty much saying it was Schwartz. It was something like the only one it could ever be, and here's the tweet. Satoshi is and always has been the only person it ever could be. Joel Katz, the time is now. And for those of you that have been around a while, know that David Schwartz filed a patent on, I don't think he called it blockchain technology, but he.
I mean, this is really, really interesting, right? And this has been going on for a while. Let's have a look at some screenshots. So if we dig a little bit deeper into this, right? If we go a little bit deeper into it, we got here some very, very interesting things, right? So we got here David Schwartz in a live interview with SXSW said, if you look at Bitcoin white paper, Satoshi's very first blockchain. What do you mean first blockchain? You mean create more than one? Like, how does that work? Then back in 2009, this one was like one of the most interesting ones to me. Satoshi mentioned Ripple in an email. Ripple is interesting in that it's the only other system that does something that we trust besides concentrating on a central server. Like, what? And like, the emails were dated back in April 12, 2009. Satoshi also mysteriously left, according to an article. One of the last emails said, I've moved on to other things. It's good hands with Gavin and everyone. So, what? Like, how? Like, will this ever come out? Like, will this ever be discovered? Will we know who actually Satoshi is? And what implications does that have in the future? Like, if David Schwartz was to be found to be the, like, original creator of Bitcoin, what implications would that have? I'll be so curious to know what you guys think, right? It's very, very interesting. Now, cryptocurrency analyst Michael van der Pope has analyzed, and we will go over that today about what's going on, what's coming up, and how this is all going to go, right? But the man who claims to have invented Bitcoin wins US trial and gets to keep Bitcoin worth $50 billion. Now, this guy claims that he invented Bitcoin. Now, I don't know about you, but I do not think this Craig White guy was the guy who invented Bitcoin. I don't know. What do you guys think, right? It's very, very interesting right now. Now, on-chain data indicates XRP price is suppressed and has room to grow. Well, look, we don't need on-chain data to know that, right? The price has been suppressed. It's been suppressed for a very, 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 very long time. And then when it does pop, it will be incredible. We spoke about, how many days it's been since the last all-time high. And yes, it's coming. And when it does come, it will be ferocious. Now, Ether next to be on SEC's purview if Ripple loses XRP lawsuit. I think whether they win or whether they lose, I think, Ethereum could be next. Ethereum and Cardano could really, really be next. And what implications would that have on them? Now, XRP on the December 12, 2017, XRP had an 86% pump in just one daily candle. XRP Capitana says it's, I don't think it doesn't mean that it's going to happen. But hey, history does repeat itself, and I think we are set for a big move coming up in December. There will be a big candle that is going to come. Now, 18 million XRP were transferred within 1 hour, and here's what it was. Right, this is very interesting. So, a series of large Ripple coin transactions have appeared on the blockchain prior to the cryptocurrency market recovery. The total value transferred funds equals approximately $76 million. Now, the first transaction of 40 million XRP has been made from the official Ripple account to an unknown wallet that now holds 30 million coins. The transacted coins were not sitting in the wallet for a long time and were almost immediately transferred to another anonymous wallet, which then sent funds to a centralized exchange. And that there is the transaction, the hash. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So according to the funds movement, this person, for whatever reason, transferred 20 million to the centralized exchange, left 1.8 million coins in the exchange hot wallet, and then transferred 18.2 million coins back to his own wallet. The reason behind such an unusual fund movement remains to be undisclosed. And the coins themselves have not reacted to large funds movement with high volatility and have remained in the same trading range. So what is going on here? 40 million. Like, like, that's a lot of coins. I wonder why. Let's have a look at that time. Let's have a look at some indicators. Now, at the time of making this, we are sitting at almost 84 cents, right? We're about to touch on 84 cents. Now, you can see here on the daily that we are 0.83% up. The market is completely flat at the moment. It's not going up. It's not going down because obviously we are waiting. Here in Australia, we're approximately 8 to 10 hours away at the time of making this, away from finding out what the repercussions are of that conference, and how long will it be once that conference is over for us to start to know how the market is going to move. But for now, no action is happening. MACD is still bearish on the daily. When we look at the hourly has had a spike. We went down almost to an 80 cents flat. We're now sitting at almost 84 cents, but really it's not been that much, right? I mean, the 4 hour is still bullish. The RSI on the 4 hour is sitting almost towards the middle. And then when you look at the 12 hour, you can see the kind of move that we're making right now. Like I said, very, very, very subtle. Not much going on at the moment, but on the 12 hour, it is almost back into a bullish segment. Now, MACD on the daily is sitting on bearish, and that's really the one that we care about. So for now, until we know for sure what is happening, if the market is going to go up, it's going to go down, for now, we just wait patiently. No move is the best move. And again, it's not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, but no move is the best move in these scenarios because you don't want to get it wrong. Slowly but surely, XRP is returning back to safer zones, but right now, what we really need is to start to break through towards the dollar again. Break above a dollar, consolidate above, and continue to push forward, because since the dip that we went all the way down to 50 cents, that's happened. Now, should the headlines and the news come out tomorrow and be bearish, rest assured we are going down again. I don't know if we're going to go all the way down to 55 cents again, but it will be a considerable, definitely a drop, and a drop which would be, substantial, a substantial drop. Then from there, the market will pick itself up again. So it will be headlines. So the drop will be based on headlines, not because these projects aren't good and aren't valuable. And then again, the market will pick up. So be mindful of that, because that could happen. And the reason for that as well is when you look at this type of formation as well. So we could be heading towards that 63 cents mark if the news happens to be bearish tomorrow. From there though, once this is all out of the way, all the headlines are out of the way, and we go back to normality and go back to the bull run, the wave 3 will be massive, will be huge before we consolidate and then go up for wave 5 again. So from here, we're in a window at the moment where we're waiting. And so let's see how this goes. Then we will start to move towards breaking previous support levels, 130 being one of those, going above 160, consolidating above 160, and then we continue to push forward. Now, if we put a 2017 overlay, I know you guys love these. Gee, we're not too far away from what this looks, but a 2017 overlay would give us a $17 XRP token, which I think you and I will both be very, very happy with right about now. So set a buy order at 70 cents. What's the worst that can happen, right? I mean, that's the great thing about buy orders. Set it at 70 cents. And if the news is bearish tomorrow, you've got yourself a really, really good deal. Now, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But hey, I'd be setting a buy order at 70 cents. You'd be crazy not to. Because when we do finally kick off and start to go towards double digits and beyond, the return on your investment will be really, 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 really worth it. As always, if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.